I want to make an emphasis or a call to my colleagues, both from your right and left. This motion today is not about we who are seated here. This is a motion for the young people out there, for most of whom we have failed to provide a means of survival.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to JQ.
Madam Speaker, I first want to thank you for giving me this opportunity and want to thank my colleague, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Kamfinsa, who agreed that we move this motion together, which motion is urging government to monetize social media. Madam Speaker, let me state and start by saying there are a number of times when we've come to this august House to present a number of proposals through motions. And oftentimes it has become a battle of wits between the left and the right. And it's normal, Madam Speaker, because this is a house of ideas, where you present an idea, the others who don't agree with you, who obviously oppose that idea. I want to make an emphasis or a call to my colleagues, both from your right and left. This motion today is not about we who are seated here. This is a motion for the young people out there, for most of whom we have failed to provide a means of survival. And therefore, from the onset, I would like to appeal that we put off our political lenses and look at this motion as one that requires our support.
Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Point of order.
The advent of social media, Madam Speaker, has presented a very complex situation.
Order, Honourable Member. There is an indication for a point of order. The Honourable Minister of Information.
Madam Speaker, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to raise this point of order. Standing on the limbs of the precedents, traditions, and customs of this House. Madam Speaker, when a mover of a motion comes to this House and you give them the opportunity to move a motion on the floor of the House, they go straight into the motion and do not begin to pander to the whims and vagaries of attempting to admonish this House as to its expected conduct, even before we hear what the motion is all about. Is the Honourable Member of Parliament there, Fonkan, in order to begin to attempt to lecture us about how we must behave about a motion he has not yet presented before us, as we are eagerly awaiting to debate the same robustly and support it or reject it accordingly if it is a BID. Madam Speaker, I seek your ruling. I thank you.
The Honourable Member Fonkana, you were just supposed to bring or inform the members what your motion is all about, so that they either support you or maybe they don't support you. So let's not debate ourselves. Let's just go straight into the motion. The Honourable Member Fonkana, you were out of order. I would advise you, Honourable Member, just go straight to your motion so that it's clear to the members whether to support you or not. So the Honourable Member Fonkana, with that guide, you may proceed.
Madam Speaker, let me start by stating that the advent of social media has presented a very complex situation, especially that social media is a double-edged sword. If not properly used, social media can cause irreparable damage on individuals and ultimately on a country. Because some of the posts on social media, Madam Speaker, can cause untold trouble. On the other flip of things, Madam Speaker, social media is an avenue for effective communication, and if properly utilized, social media can become, a tool through which users of social media can earn revenue. Madam Speaker, this motion is urging government to monetize social media. Social media, Madam Speaker, monetization simply entails the converting of views, streams, and social media interaction into income. Others have described social media monetization as a dynamic process that allows content creators, vloggers, artists, writers, and media houses to derive income from the content they post on those social media platforms. Madam Speaker, it must be put on record that the country has witnessed a very interesting conversation where some school of thoughts have held a view that social media needs to be regulated in the wake of some who have misused social media by posting contents that don't go to help society. The other school of thoughts, Madam Speaker, have held the notion or the view that as opposed to over-regulating social media, we must make social media a platform through which people can earn a living. And therefore, the cause for monetization of social media are arising from the fact that social media can become a tool through which young people can earn a living out of social media. There are examples, and they are bound, Madam Speaker, of countries that have already gone ahead of us to monetize social media. What does social media monetization entail, Madam Speaker? Social media monetization entails that through this process, if government accepts the proposal, government will kick into motion a series of conversations with social media platforms. Among many others, they include Meta, which operates Facebook, and also TikTok. Others include, Facebook as well as Instagram. Others include YouTube. Others include TikTok. Madam Speaker, when government agrees with social media owners, it therefore means that all those that are going to create content that will be posted on these social media platforms will be given a revenue out of the views and the streams that are going to come from those social media postings. What is content, Madam Speaker? Content goes as far as what we are doing right now. It means that after this debate, people will pick up this clip, post it on social media, depending on the other benefits comes with social media monetization. Madam Speaker, revenue. Government will come in through ZRA to tax all those that will be earning a revenue out of social media monetization. Our request this afternoon is very simple. Whereas we've grappled with these complex issues where we don't know whether to curtail the use of social media by enacting laws that overly regulate them, we can turn social media into a productive avenue by way of monetizing social media, so that those who are abusing social media will turn it into an avenue to earn money. So that because of the dwindling national pace, government could have another stream to be raising revenue out of those that will be earning money through social media engagements. So I'm here asking, Madam Speaker, that the members of parliament here do support the need to monetize social media, because it will address a number of problems that confronts this country and society at large. Madam Speaker, I beg to move.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, JCool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.